I'm live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my prison cell live stream. Since we're in lockdown here in Michigan, this is my prison cell. See anybody show up? Trying to get us all set up. There we are. That turned on. There we go. Sherry, how's it going, Sherry? You're not here, Sherry? Are you lurking? Lyndon Seth, how's it going? I'm with Sherry. You're just lurking? No, we already know that, Sherry. We already know you're not all there. So I'm going to try to do some of these live streams now, so I said I can't get out. KJ, how's it going, KJ? My bratty Aussie. Welcome, everybody, to my live stream. Be kind. I'm not going to be new to all this. I'm going to try and bring some people up, too. Got to figure out how to do that. There we go. I'm alive for now, right, Sherry? Way this stuff is going, I tell you. It's getting crazy out there. So how's everybody surviving all this lockdown stuff? Cause I'm going stir crazy, just being stuck inside all the time. Finally start getting some nice weather, and I gotta be stuck inside. Hey, Lurch, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. So everybody can share me out. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'm alone too, except for my kitty cat. You see her right here. Yeah, she's my companion. She keeps me, loved and everything. Jojo Stormy. There's Amy. There's my bratty sister. Let me see if I can try and bring these people up. Let's see. Gotta figure out. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Oh, there we go. Invite a person. Let's see. Hold on a minute, people. I'm trying to figure this out, how to get other people up. So I said I'm new at all this, so I got to learn this. Let me see. Let me see. All right. I sent you a link, Amy. Yeah, be patient. I'm out. I know a little bit of stuff. Your browser has blocked you. So that's all new to me. But I gotta learn this stuff if I want to be these YouTuber, you know. Actually, I just realized something. Let me fix that. Got my TV on so I can. There I am. There I am. Now I'm connected. You guys hear me good? I hope you guys can hear me good. I know I got a loud voice, but I sent it to Messenger, Amy. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't. There we go. Yeah, try that, Amy. Yeah, there we go. There she is. There's the Brad.
Okay, I got Brady brother, what?
We're side by side.
Yeah.
Hi, Uncle Buddy.
Hey, Laney.
Uncle Buddy. Bratty
Where's
Buddy.
Rob at?
I don't know. Being a brat somewhere, I'm sure.
He said he was going to be here. Or is he at work?
Rob, wherefore art thou, Rob?
Ow. My chair's squeaky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know it is.
There we go.
KJ said, hi, sis, and my beautiful niece.
So you feeling any better, Amy?
Starting to. I've still got a little bit of a cough.
Hope you're not catching down with everybody's getting.
No, I just had real bad sinus infection, I think.
Y'all think this town went crazy before? It's gonna happen again, but 10 times worse.
Yeah, allergies are starting to kick in a little bit.
I have sinus infections all the time. I have really bad allergies.
That's what's worse around here.
Yeah.
That's what's worse around here is because our weather keeps going up and down around here.
Well, it's hot here. I mean, it's been in the 90s the last couple of days, but
no, we've been cold. We've been cold, and we actually had some snow the other day, and
you better not be talking to me, Lurch.
just crazy.
What do you say?
Hey, sis, I seen a spider just for you. It was a daddy long leg.
Hey, sis, I've been in a spider just for you. Oh, I was.
I'll see myself in the corner. You do that.
What, Amy? He's trying to give you a present.
No. I don't want no spot.
Let me try to send a link to Rob. See, maybe he's waiting to.
Probably.
I thought he was going to come up.
Sherry, I'll keep getting these sinus infections real bad until I have my surgery, but I'm not going to have my surgery anytime soon.
Let's see.
Be careful. KJ. Oh my Lord, Sherry.
Okay, I'll send him a link. See if he comes up. That was Rob can't get it up either. Oh my Lord, Sherry.
I was gonna let Betty read that.
Leave it to you.
Betty read it.
Y'all nasties.
And he said, "Y'all nasties."
Jeez. Stealing
Oh,
my
wow.
line. See how you are? Yeah, see, I said it earlier.
Oh my. So you going stir crazy yet?
Yeah, we actually had a little bit of nice weather today. It was actually kind of nice. Oh, yeah. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going stir crazy. I'm tired of being stuck inside. I was going to go walk in that park, and then I was going to go walk in that park, and then I found out they're doing that burn, that control burn.
Yeah.
Welcome to the corner, Sherry. It's fun over here. Yeah, we have more fun in the corner. Hey, Mary, how's it going?
Sherry.
How's it going over there, Mary? How's it going over in your neck of the woods?
Buddy, say one.
One.
Are you listening to the YouTube audio or to the StreamYard's audio?
Well, I have to use my phone for my headphones, or otherwise we get the echo.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't link my headphones to my computer.
Oh, okay. That's why. Because you're hearing the lag then.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I got to figure out how to link my headphones to my computer. I was trying to do it earlier.
Yeah, there's no echo or nothing right now. I just was making sure because whenever I'd say something, it would take him a minute.
Yeah, it's just they're getting nuts out there. Well, that's because I had my headphones on.
Yeah.
Because I know before you guys were saying if I don't, you get that echo.
I don't know. It may not.
When you have more people on here.
Yeah, it may not with you being the one doing it. So I'm not sure. But then again, it might. So.
I could try. I can try. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I got my volume on. Is that an echo?
No, I don't hear an echo yet. Well, when I talk, I do, but I can get my headphones on. I'll be right back. Let me get them.
Yeah, I gotta learn. I gotta learn how to get this going better. I'll get it. Yeah, I learned this lockdown stuff is a bunch of crap, but you got to do what you got to do. I mean, they're telling people to stay inside for a reason. I mean, they gave us a paper at work, just to carry with us. So if we get pulled over or something.
Okay, I got my headphones in, buddy. You can take your headphones off if you want.
Try that. How's that? Is there an echo?
Okay. Nope, no echo.
Good. Now we won't have to delay. But yeah, they gave us a paper at work, just to carry in our cars. So if we get pulled over, because they're telling you, you can't be out just lollygagging around. But people are still doing it,
And if more people would listen to that, we'd be out of this so much faster.
And like I told somebody was saying earlier, and I guess they are pulling people over, and if they catch you just being out lollygagging around, they'll give you a $500 fine.
Yeah, we had our first case tonight, and then we've got cases all around us now. It's like we're in the epicenter, but now we've got a case of it, so it's scary. And we're a town of 3,000, so it's really scary. There's not many places for people to go here.
I haven't really heard anything here in Lansing yet, but I'm waiting to hear it. But it's just, as I said, you got to do what you got to do. I don't like it, but you got to listen to them. You got to stay at home. I'd rather be out about. But you can't be just out lollygagging around. I know a lot of people who told me, so I don't care what they say. I'm going out.
I know, and that makes me so angry. It's like you're putting my family at risk, so don't expect me not to get upset when you say that.
I mean, I went to the grocery store today, and I made sure there was this real older lady, that was, shopping, and I kept turning the corner. I almost run into her. I make sure I turn around and go the other direction.
Yeah.
Or, because I didn't want, I'm not saying I'm infected, but I mean,
They hold a higher risk, though.
You don't want to take a chance and get her infected. I mean, that's the best thing you can do.
I imagine by tomorrow our town will be on lockdown as well.
Well, like I said, I was on Facebook earlier, and I guess Adam the Woo, he's down in Florida right now, and I guess they've announced as of 11 o'clock they're going to be in lockdown there.
There's Rob.
There's Rob.
Brady brother.
Hey, Rob, I sent you a link. You want to come up?
Oh, I bet, KJ. My nephews and niece are too. They're going batty.
Let's see. Try this. Oh, I think I see what I got to do. Oh, that reduces it. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out.
I can't right now. Wifey time.
Okay, there we go.
Your poor wife. Just kidding, Rob. I love you.
Oh, he's with his wife?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's got wifey time right now.
Wifey time. Hi, wifey. Wife, you don't want to share your husband. You want to come up, Sherry? You can come up. I know you don't want to show your face, but she's helping me get it.
Lord.
Lord, Rob. TMI, Rob. TMI.
I so don't need to hear that, Rob.
I told you. Hey, wait a minute. I told you, Rob. I says you better watch it. There's going to be a baby boomer thing after this.
Oh, dear Lord. Could you imagine another little Rob running around?
If you drop a link,
His first word would be, I want Twinkies.
Let's see. Oh, wait, that's right. You are on Facebook and all that, are you, Sherry? How do you guys get Sherry?
I'll send it to her, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's the thing about it, KJ. That's what's happened around here. I was going to do some hiking and all that, and then I found out they closed most of our parks around here, so you can't even go hiking. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying not to go around too many people. I'm not really afraid of getting it, but just be cautious.
Well, in Dallas, they, let's see, they said they had, I was watching the news earlier, and they had 850 police calls this weekend alone. They gave out 150 warnings to restaurants, bars, and to gyms that did not close when they were supposed to because they have a shelter-in-place order. They have 169 cases in Dallas alone and 5 deaths.
Well, I think that same thing happened down in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge because there was like about a week ago that half their places, their vacation places, were still open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, wait a minute, how are they still open when you're supposed to be closed?
Right.
Well,
they gave them warnings, but they told them if they didn't close that they would be fined. And the restaurants and all that can be fined up to $5,000 a day that they stay open.
Yankee in the South and and NTL, they both have been doing videos now showing everything that's closed.
Yeah.
There's still a couple places still open, but I don't think they're going to stay open long.
I don't see. It would be over so much faster if everybody would just listen.
Right. You know, like I said, it's not like I don't like it, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's just going to keep getting worse. You know, I mean, this is definitely going to be historical because, shoot, when I went into my store earlier today, it was like even half the employees are wearing the masks and got the gloves on, and I'm like, holy cow! I'm like, are you people serious?
I think we have a total of 12 deaths here, but 995 cases as of earlier. Well, 996 now that they, one of the cases is here in our town. But we had our first one at Shepherd Air Force Base too.
Oh.
And there's like 6 or 7 cases in that town, which is about 45 minutes from here, but that's where Shepherd Air Force Base is.
Yeah, because I haven't heard anything right here in Lansing yet, but I've heard around Michigan that there's some cases. At least I haven't heard about any Lansing yet.
Yeah, I know Michigan's a lot higher than Texas now. It jumped like quick because Texas was 4th day before yesterday, and now Texas is like 12th.
Well, the weird thing is I live right over by the airport, and they usually fly over my house, and it's been quiet over here.
Yeah.
There's barely any planes flying now.
It's crazy how fast these numbers jump up.
You have 30 more in Flint. Is that? Yeah, it's getting bad out there. And so that's why people need to listen, you know. You don't like being cooped up, I understand. But you got to do what you got to do. You know. Otherwise, we're going to be in martial law or whatever else, you know.
Yeah, we had a young girl here too, Mary, and she was taken out of a daycare because she wasn't feeling good. They took her to the hospital, got her checked, and this isn't in our town, but it's about 30 minutes away, and that whole daycare is having to be quarantined now.
Well, that one guy
the daycare was open, I don't know.
That one guy you just talked about on your video, Carlos, I guess he's sick.
He's been sick, but he has kidney and liver trouble right now.
Yeah, I was watching Omar's video the other day. His family.
Yeah, he thought he had it because he was so sick and had a high fever and cough and all that other stuff too, but it ended up being an infection. So luckily he doesn't have it.
All right.
But John from HSFL, he's in ICU right now as well with pneumonia. He thought he had it too.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that's going to make it hard around here. The way the weather's been going around here, we have like a day where it's warm, then it goes back to being cold, and that's, you know, everybody gets sick when the weather gets like that, and then they're going to panic, you know. Yeah, it's only drive-throughs, restaurants here. They're only drive-throughs. I mean, I went to get a pizza today, and I did it for pickup, and I didn't think about it. And when I went there to pick it up, it says, "Oh yeah, the lobby's closed." Well, we'll bring it out to you.
Yeah. Yes, Lynn. I would definitely ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, we have a lot of truck stops and stuff around our areas because this is like a big trucking community, and they have, like, you know, you can go in and get like the hot dogs and stuff like that. They've got all that boxed up, and you have to ask for them. They won't let you touch any of that stuff, but all the restaurants are closed except for drive-through. Even the senior center, all of our drivers have to wear fully masked, gloves, all that. And we have to disinfect everything when we send it out, when we bring it back. And they can only drive up and pick up the food. Cherry.
Sherry.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Cool.
See, I don't know. That's okay. We're kind of right in line. Oh, I got that over your face. Let me see if I can change the look of it. There we go. That's a little bit better.
So you found a house, Lynn?
That's what I'm thinking about doing is trying to find a house because they keep raising my rent around here. And I keep thinking, man, if I can afford their rent, I
Right.
can afford a small mortgage. Because they keep, my park is famous for raising our rent. I'm waiting for them to play that stuff about the rent. They keep calling me, sending a robot message telling us about how to pay our rent next month.
Oh, wow.
It's like, yeah, you have to do it online. You can't come in the office and do it. You got to do it online. And I'm like,
Congrats, Lynn. So happy for you and Seth.
yeah, a lot of I know they passed that thing about where they can't, their bills and stuff like that. But somebody's going to try and do it.
Yeah.
Be harassing people or say, right. Say like I'm waiting for them to hear if we're late on our rent like 5 days, they charge you $50. And how much you want to bet some people around here are out of work right now, and they're going to be late. In this part, they're famous, and they'll probably charge you that $50 no matter what.
Now, I understand this month and everything else, but we have a lot of people here, and oh man, it was bad at first. Right after this started, people were like, how are we supposed to pay our bills? How are we supposed to do this? My lights are getting cut off today. How come you are letting that happen? It's like, okay, this has been going on for a week. If your lights are getting cut off, it's not because of the virus.
Well,
period.
I'll agree with that.
Exactly. I've heard people talking like, oh my goodness, my money is short. What in the world am I going to do? And I'm thinking, we just went on lockdown. If you lost any of, work, it was just, one check, if any. So,
yeah.
Right.
I mean, my heart goes out to them, but yeah, that's pretty fast to be in trouble.
Exactly. I mean, I could see next month and stuff, people worrying and getting, but right off the bat to be yelling that they can't pay for something.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you got to pick and choose what you're buying too. I mean, I still see people buying like packs of cigarettes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, you can put that money toward food.
Well, and it's not just that either. It's the amount of stuff that they're buying. It's like you can buy groceries like normal. I mean, it's not like the food went bad or, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all.
The ones that get me is I still see people trying to buy a bunch of alcohol and stuff like that. I'm like, what the heck is that going to help? I'm like,
they were probably doing that already, buddy.
Oh, trust me. But one night, I'm not kidding you. One night we walked in our men's bathroom, and I guess somebody was trying to steal a whole bag full of alcohol, and they obviously ditched it in the bathroom. They got caught, or somebody suspected. I think it was our co-manager. She suspected him, so she did a fake old call. So called for security up front. Yeah. And then they know we go in the bathroom in the middle of the night, and there's like a bunch of bottles sitting in the bathroom. I was like, really, people?
That was probably just somebody trying to take advantage of the situation of y'all being busy and.
Oh yeah, you got to watch them. I mean, it's crazy. And our security in our place is as terrible as it is. It's like, it's probably worse right now. Definitely gotta watch them. What are you chasing, girl? Cat's chasing something. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. She says, no, I don't want to be on camera.
Well, alert, it's not going to stop you from getting stuff done, but you definitely have to be more careful now.
Right.
Not just for you, but for other people.
Like I went up to get my oil changed in my truck and today, and I was surprised they were open. And he goes, "Yeah, we've been pretty much dead." And so you're probably the first customer we've had in a while.
Yeah.
And they were all cautious. They had, they wouldn't touch anything. They even gave me that little sticker you put up in your window. They handed it to me.
That's good.
To put it up in the window, so they wouldn't even touch my window and all that. Yeah, I was a little surprised they were actually open. You keep getting messages, Sherry. You sound like you're farting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I turned the volume off. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just keep hearing this.
Good night, Allie. Love you.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the messages off. Sound.
Have a good night, Allie. Stay safe.
Okay.
Love you, Allie.
Mary says our police force asked if thieving in such cases during these difficult times. Yes, there will be work appeal to their better nature. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get people that take advantage of this stuff. I mean, it was weird. I was going to work and I heard local car dealership around here that they had a commercial that he literally basically said, "Because in these tough times, we're in these tough times. Come on down, and so I'll give you a good deal on a new car." I'm like, "Are you serious? Is it you're trying to cash in on this crap?"
Like you might die.
Car right now.
You might die. In it, but hey, at least you go out in style.
I'm like, that was just crazy. I was like, that was the first one I've heard about somebody trying to cash in on this stuff.
Right.
I mean, he didn't actually say about the virus. He just said, in these tough times right now. And I'm like, okay, we can read between the lines on that, buddy. I mean, just because you ain't getting people to come in and buy a car right now.
Yeah, I feel bad for those guys, though, because it's going to be a while before anybody really does want to.
Exactly. Well, I understand that. I mean, everybody's going to have a tough time. All these little shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
But still, you can't sit there and try and cash in on this. It's terrible as it is. You making these little commercials like that. I'm like, you just sound greedy to me.
Right.
I was surprised I didn't hear Sundance doing a commercial like that because Terry Hanks is kind of like that. But this was a Ford dealership. I was like,
yeah. I was just going to say my favorite statement about the whole thing is act like you have it. Behave as though you have it and you don't want to infect other people. Not as though, oh, I'm not going to get it. I don't think you have it.
I heard about that.
Act like you have it, and that way everybody's staying clean.
Right.
Exactly.
If we weren't cross-contaminating, it would be over a lot quicker.
Well, I'm a guy, and I've tried to keep them cleaner than I usually were. Make sure I wash my hands a little bit more longer and stuff like that. You know, not that I don't wash my hands. I just usually I just kind of wash them real quick and okay, I'm done. But now I'm out a little bit longer, you know, just in case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even before you use the bathroom, and then before you come out of the bathroom, it's like you don't know what you've touched in the time since you last washed. You know,
Right.
like we got to be hyper conscious.
Yep.
Well, it's like somebody did say something one time. It was funny. It was like, okay, you go in the bathroom when you can push the door open with your elbow, okay, when you go in the bathroom. But to come out, you got to push on that handle to come out. So basically, you're touching the handle that could be got all the germs back on it after you wash your hands.
I like all the restrooms that have that bar that sticks out that you can slide your arm into and pull the door.
I grab a hand towel. If they don't have hand towels, I look before I come out of the stall or before I go into the stall, and I get adequate toilet paper and put it under my arm so that I don't have to touch the door, even though it's sticky if your hands are wet. But I'd rather have sticky toilet paper hands than sticky germ hands.
Right. And I mean, I do that too, especially at work whenever I wash my hands. And we have the automated paper towel holders. So I just tear off, and as I'm drying my hands, I use the paper towel to open the door, and then I throw it away in the trash can as I'm walking through.
Right.
Yeah, that's really the best policy.
Good idea. I mean, I even because it's force of habit. We had a new guy who started at my job last night, and I force a habit. You know, when I met him, I reached my hand out to shake his hand. And I'm like,
right.
That's force of habit. You know, I'm being nice, but then I was like, oh shit, yeah, I shouldn't have done that right now.
You could like do that psych move, like where you stick it out and then you like pull it back real fast. Right.
Well, most of the time, if we go, we do kind of try to do the elbow thing. You know, gotta go. You know.
I heard about some people doing feet, like they're just like knocking feet instead of doing.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm like, wow, that's cute. That's real cute.
You got to do something. I mean, I don't know. I'll be glad when this is all over.
Yep. We all got to do our part.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope this doesn't go on very long, because if it goes on into the summer, I'm gonna go nuts. You know, there's gonna be some rioting out there if it does go on longer. You know, if they just keep this lockdown stuff going. That's what I'm waiting to hear. It was weird. I thought I heard fireworks earlier today. I'm like, who the hell's shooting off fireworks right now? Because I know I'm not too far from the ball field, and I know that's not open right now. I'm sitting here and I'm like, did I hear that? I muted the TV and I'm like, is that fireworks? I'm like, maybe somebody's out doing stupid, you know. Who knows? Who knows around this big city? There's a lot of stupid people around Lansing.
Wow. I think they're everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
John from HSFL posted an update, and he said, I'm awaiting my COVID-19 test. I have tested negative for all influenza. I just got discharged out of the ICU.
Oh, that's good.
So hopefully it's negative.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's just got to be safe, you know, and hopefully this will be over before you. Yeah, luckily the stores have slowed down. I went into work last night because they had an extra truck come in, and the store wasn't beat up as it was. People are actually taking this a little bit seriously. I've even had people on Facebook posting streets around that are pretty much dead. nobody out there. So hopefully everybody is taking that to the word,
Yeah.
But like I said, you're going to get those few people that are like, screw it, I ain't staying home. I had to snap my son straight. My son was sitting there, I ain't sitting at home. I'm like, Hunter, you need to be smart. Stay home. This is not a joke right now.
No.
It's definitely harder for the younger generation, but they're just going to have to deal for a little bit.
All right.
I'm glad we can get out for exercise. Governor Whitmer wants to get out for exercise. She said that's one of the acceptable reasons we can
That's
get
why
out,
I did that walk around my park, yesterday, because I've been wanting to do some stuff, and then I was going to go walk over that because it's just right across the street where that park, that Granger Meadows Park is. But then I found out they were doing that controlled burn over there for some reason. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, I guess I can't go over there right now.
Yeah, today was gorgeous. So beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it was a perfect day for a hike.
Yeah, I did 7 miles. I'm sore.
Oh, I remember that video you did the other day. I'm like, Sherry, what are you doing?
That was only 3,000. I compared. I don't know how to turn the volume off.
Mine still vibrates too whenever I turn the volume off.
That's all right.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
I turned everything off.
Mine's going off too, but I've got headphones on so nobody can hear it.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know if my headphones are at home or if they're at work. Let me see.
Yeah, I was at work when I was watching your little video where you went over that by that lake, and she goes, well, Sherry goes off trail, and she's walking back in the weeds. So I'm like, there's prickers back here.
Oh my word, it was so bad. It really was.
I'm like, Sherry, what are you doing?
I was exploring. So I don't go crazy. No, I've been going to work. I mean, there's nobody in my office except me, so.
Right.
We had a big meeting yesterday, but it was, of course, a virtual meeting since we can't meet, so I had to get
there's a lot of them that are doing stuff like that. It's like telling people because the WrestleMania's next weekend, they're having that 2 nights now. They're going to have it at the Performance Center instead of at the stadium. No audience.
Hey, April.
It's not going to be the same.
Well, I didn't go to work today just because I was there yesterday. I didn't want to. But I'll be going tomorrow.
You work by yourself or everybody else just staying away?
No, yeah, there's nobody else there. I'm the only one in the office. It's been that way for almost a year now. My boss retired.
Okay.
Yeah.
That must be nice sometimes.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm in the healthcare field administratively, so like it's not essential, but at the same time, like I'm gonna keep going to work for as long as I can, only because I'm alone anyway. I don't see the need to like literally the only interaction I have is touching the mailbox that the mail person touched, and like somebody's got to do it,
Right.
There's nobody else to do it, so I manage the office.
Hey, April, welcome to my stream. You want to come up?
Twinkle.
April, can you get it up?
Oh my Lord.
The live stream. What? You guys are thinking what? No.
Sherry.
Never. No. Remember, the opposite of brat is Sherry. Sherry.
I sent it to everybody.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying.
Cool. For the first time ever, I actually see live comments on StreamYard.
Yeah, I didn't notice that when I first did it the other day, or that other time. That actually you can get your comments on the StreamYards.
Cool. April needs help.
I'm on the phone. I can't get nothing.
Rob's having that problem tonight too, Twinkie.
Well, they got bills for that in April.
Oh.
Buddy, they have StreamYard pills? What?
Good night, KJ. Love you.
Love you, KJ.
Oh, KJ leaving?
Yeah.
Night, AJ.
Having that problem too, Twinkie. I mean, Rob, he couldn't get it up either.
Buddy was having trouble.
I just said that.
He's trying to get
help
it up,
Buddy. He had to enlist his wife.
Yeah, sitting around here. I mean, this is going to happen during the winter time, so I don't care about getting outside.
Oh, I think that would be worse, personally.
I don't know. I'm a bear during the wintertime. I hibernate anyway.
Yeah.
So this is the time of year I like to get out and actually do stuff. Yeah, they had me working yesterday, April. We had an extra truck coming in.
Yeah, we actually got about 12 hours today ourselves, and tomorrow's probably going to be even worse now that we're not going to have no drivers.
Well, they told us
our drivers quit.
They told us for a while we have all the overtime we want.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, we have 5 routes of people, and there's about 20 to 30 people on each route. And we have a driver and a hopper for each route. Well, when they found out that we had a case of coronavirus here, they all quit. And so now we're all going to have to deliver and stuff too. So it's going to be a heck of a time now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Those guys just quit. Like, oh, I'm done.
Well, a lot of our drivers and they're all volunteers. And a lot of them are probably in their 60s and 70s themselves.
So they're not even
healthier, but and so they really don't want to be out any more than they have to either. So now it's going to be even harder. But they all warned us that if we did get a case here, that they would not be delivering. So,
wow.
I mean, we got a guy that works with us. He's up in his 60s, and I was like, man, aren't you afraid of getting this? Because you're definitely in that age bracket.
Aren't you in your 60s, buddy?
No, I'm only 13.
I ain't say how you act.
Not your underwear size, buddy.
I turned 48 this year.
48. Hey, Genocide.
No, we said not your underwear size.
Lynn said 13, my arse.
Hey,
hey, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Not anymore. There ain't anymore. Hey, Slam.
Actually, they're supposed to be bringing them back, I heard.
Yeah, New York has one, but it's way different. It's like a a lot of it is virtual stuff. Like their store is Amy, do you know the germ
Is it a new owner or
from like
something?
Mark neighborhood? Yeah, they said they were bringing them all back.
Eric.
Amy, do you know the germ from New York? No. Oh, anyway, he filmed at, I don't know if it was Mall of America or some mall in New York. I don't know what
Yeah.
malls they have.
Well, Mall America's in Minnesota.
Okay, well, I mean, it was like on that scale though. It was like a big new remodel.
One of the big malls.
Yeah, and he said there was one there, and they have like an amusement park in the mall and all this different stuff. And the Toys R Us went in there, and it's like they have all these like areas of the store. We saw in this video. It's like very hands-on, almost like a children's museum. And
That's funny, Lynn.
it has toys you can buy, but yeah, it's cool. Great colorful, like almost like hands-on children's museum. Interesting. Definitely not like a store, like Toy Story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, most toy stores
know.
are not toy stores anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's like so different. I'm so disappointed that they would call it Toys R Us because it's so completely different. But whatever.
Yeah, I heard something about it. I don't know if it was a new owner of the company or what, but that they were supposed to be opening up Toys R Us's again. But guess time will tell, right?
Lynn said she was afraid to come to Buddy's live stream. Thought there would be thongs.
Oh, Lynn, you said you want to see my thongs?
Mary says, "Why does Sherry
Jumps
sound
off.
robotic?" Sherry
I'm
sound
a
is
single face. Welcome to my stream.
The mic.
Yeah, you sound a little muffled for some reason, Sherry. I don't know why.
How about now? Okay.
Kind of like a robot. Like somebody said, I was sounding like a robot sound. Yeah, almost like you're buffering or something.
That's weird.
She's really a robot. Y'all weren't supposed to know that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Now
That's
you
why
know
she's
what
so savage.
So, okay, well, I don't know where I've got my earbuds. It's better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Huh. I don't know what I don't know where the mic is. I don't know if my earbuds use the phone. Tell me, did you hear that buzz when my message came through?
Yeah, it sounds like it's like when people get censored when they're talking. That's what it's doing to yours. Like you'll start talking, then you'll hear beep beep. It's like it's censoring out what you're saying.
Sherry, swearing on my stream.
She's not really cussing.
I put the earbuds in thinking like that it would mute the buzzing. I guess the mic is actually on the phone, not the earbuds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's okay.
It's not that bad.
I can tell them to stop messaging me.
I think it's funny because it's like you're getting censored over there.
I'm sorry. I can stop talking to them.
Oh, it's Joe. Yeah, Smoking Joe. Hey, Smoking Joe. Welcome to my stream.
Not used to being in a gray dress. I know, Joe. I am too on here. I feel naked.
Naked. It's like a funeral, huh, Joe?
Amy, please don't put that picture in my head.
Hey, hush your mouth. We have to hear you talking about being in your thong.
But that's a good thing.
Lurch, tell me how to turn. Lurch, do you know how to turn Instagram notification ringers off when you have the entire phone ringers off? I literally turned everything on silent.
Even on silent, and even if you like turn off the whole thing or whatever, it still does the vibrations just to let you know.
Yeah. Let me
It's not a big deal.
see. Okay, so can you still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I turned that phone on silent. Okay.
Yeah, you're
supposed to,
clear
like-
now. You're clear as a bell now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, alert. I
Oh, now it's going back. That's funny. I just said you were clear, and now it goes back to.
I think it's just Buddy.
What's
It might be the signal.
Jeez.
Is
I was blaming
it my
somebody.
data?
You know I'm going to, Buddy. Welcome back, Mary.
Not sweet, innocent me.
Sweet, innocent. That's funny.
What are you doing, goofy girl? My cat's just running back and forth. What are you doing? Kitty, kitty, come here. Come here.
I'm
Playtime.
what, Rob? He just came in and said, I'm here, but not long. Okay, that's
We don't want tails,
A little bit of
Rob.
no.
No details. Keep
Oh,
those details to yourself.
Lord. I'm sorry, Tammy.
What's that?
Okay, mine's out of the gutter.
Amy, your mind is never out of the gutter.
Yes, it is most of the time.
Well, that's okay, Mary. Oh, shoot. So everybody got to work tomorrow?
Do what?
Everybody got to work tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow night.
I
I'll
should.
be there at 5 tomorrow.
Yeah,
I probably should.
been working my butt off lately. It's like, it was funny as I was out, one of the people that works up front up there, they were talking there on Facebook earlier. It's like, I want to thank all my front end people and all that for all their hard work they're doing. I was commenting on there. I said, well, don't forget your night crew.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the ones putting all this stuff up on the shelf. What does it say, Rob? Nope, not me. But I am just going so I don't go crazy being stuck at home. I can feel you there, Rob. Yeah, Rob's going nuts.
Well, I was complaining about it being boring up there and everything, and now I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Nope, not.
Now we're going to go back to chaotic.
Yeah.
Because we only have 3 employees now.
No.
Well, I mean, that's all we've ever had, but we work with a lot of volunteers and community service workers and stuff like that, and we don't have any now, so.
Right.
Who's trying to come up? There we go.
Twinkie.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
How's it going, April?
hard. I'm hard.
You're tired?
Very
Still crazy in your store?
It's slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, so was ours.
Ours was. Now they're going crazy again.
Until the next panic, you know.
Just to work.
Well, like I said, right when they announced the lockdown, that very night, I came into work and there was lines. I'm like, oh my God, people. You know?
Well, we had toilet paper in our stores yesterday. Everybody was finally starting to calm down. And then, of course, they had to go and announce that stuff tonight. So now I guarantee it's all crazy again.
All right. Well, we got, the other night, we basically got like one pallet of toilet paper. That was it.
Yeah. And we still don't have like bottled waters and stuff like that. But
Nope. I work all the juice and water section, barely getting any of that stuff in.
mm-hmm.
We got plenty of water, but we're still, getting slack on the toilet. When we get toilet paper, how about walking in front of me into work this morning? It was a state trooper. I went upstairs and punched in, come back downstairs. Here comes a state trooper back up the aisle with the big thing of toilet paper under his arm.
They didn't even take the toilet paper out of the boxes at our store yesterday. They just opened the boxes up and left them sitting on the aisle.
Was that
I guess
one
they
night?
figured, what's the use?
The one night I came into work and I was taking a pallet that has had some ramen noodles on it. It had other stuff, but had ramen noodles on it. I barely got it down the hallway to where I was putting it down so the guy to work. And people come out of the woodwork and like just grabbing boxes off of the pallet. I'm like, Jesus, people. That's why I said we won't take toilet paper out until midnight. Or after the store's closed.
We take it out as soon as it comes in.
I was like, holy cow, because you take that out, you're taking your life in your hands.
Well, we got lucky. We can order through our grocery company. So I ordered a case of toilet paper through there. But now just regular people can order through the grocery company. They passed a deal here in Texas where you can call grocery companies and place orders. You don't have to have a business ID or anything like that. So our trucks are coming at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. And it's already hard enough when they get there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because of all the other crap we have to do. It's getting ridiculous. It's like you think that we would be first served because we were already there, but we can't get no milk for our seniors. All the milk companies and factories are shut down. And we're not getting any of the pints of milk that we send to them every day.
Well, I said that before.
This is all they get.
I said that before. I see people hoarding, buying up a lot of the milk and stuff like that. I said, you know what? People got to wake up. Eventually these cows are going to run dry.
Yeah. Well,
You know what Costco did?
Much milk out of those cows.
You know what Costco did?
what?
When this thing first hit and everybody started buying all the toilet paper and all that stuff, now people are trying to take toilet paper back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't do that.
They're not getting credit for it.
Nope.
I
You can't
saw
do that.
I saw a meme that they said at the first of the month it was just a meme, but it was so true. At the first of the month they had long lines like with toilet paper in carts. Like, people got to pay rent. They're taking all this toilet paper back to the store. It was pretty funny. Like,
Yeah. It's
sad but true.
A lot of those ones are probably the ones that are trying to sell it online, and when they put that thing out saying you can't sell them online, sell them, and they said, well, then I want my money back. Now they're stuck with it.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, they started, the elderly get to come in there from 7 to 9.
Yeah, ours is an hour.
And they have on Sundays until further notice, employees 7 to 9 on Sunday.
Oh. Yeah, ours was 7 to 8 for the elderly to come in. I can't remember what day it is, but
I'll be right back.
Which at first they were only going to do it one day for the elderly, and then everybody said, well, it'd be nice if they do it at least for 2 days. So everybody put a vote in for it, and they're opening for 2 days now.
yeah, it's nuts. And it's just beginning.
Yep.
You know, it's just people need to realize, you know, that they tell you to stay home, you stay home. And luckily, it looks like some people are actually, living up to it. You know.
Now, my son-in-law and Casey's boyfriend both got laid off yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Yeah, my mom won't even come out of the house. My mom says that my sister does her grocery shopping for her, and what she doesn't go in the house. She'll go up on the porch, she'll put the stuff down, and then my mom opens up the door and she'll spray it down with Lysol or whatever like that, and then take it in the house. She won't even let anybody in the house. She's just too afraid to get in it. You know.
Yeah.
I told my mom and dad I wanted to come and see them. I haven't seen them in a long time. And mom's like, no, don't come up here. And, they're not sick or anything, but I don't want to give them anything either.
Right.
And today was my dad's birthday.
Yeah, that's what sucks when stuff like that happens, you know.
My dad turned a big 73 today. But he doesn't celebrate his birthday much because my dad had to bury his mom on his birthday.
That's sad. Yeah, it's the same thing with my mom. My mom says, I said I feel bad that I don't come see you, but she goes, oh, that's fine because she's got to be said she's tired. She's locked up herself, but she's taking the precautions. I mean, at least we got text messaging and emails and all that we can do.
Yeah. I've been calling my dad every couple days. I meant to call him today again, but my brother's in the hospital again.
What's wrong with your brother?
Oh. Not coronavirus.
Oh.
It's just a long. I just don't want to talk about it.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's just exhausting.
Something else.
Yeah, but like
he's got that.
He's
Yeah,
good.
I understand you.
Yeah.
Well, prayers for your brother.
Yeah, that's all we need. If I told you, then it'd be like, oh man, that's pretty serious. And then the negativity sets in. So if I don't talk about it, then I can stay positive about it. So
right.
God's got
prayers
it.
for this crazy country.
Yeah, you gotta have prayers for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, there's so many ways. Like I said, I've told people that if it wasn't for my internet and stuff like that and TV, I probably would go stir crazy. Because, I mean, what else can I do? Really?
Well, you ain't got to worry about us being quarantined because the supermarkets ain't gonna shut down.
Right. Well, that's about the only thing I get. I got to go to work, but I work nights, so I'm not around people anyway.
But I think what they should do, and this is my opinion, quarantine everybody for 2 weeks. Make sure everybody make sure they got enough food, but quarantine and make them stay home for 2 weeks.
Well, they kind of are starting that because, like I said, somebody was posting on Facebook here that I guess the cops are pulling people over, and if you don't have the letter saying you're able to be out there, because they gave us a letter to take with us to work, So if we get pulled over, we say we have permission to be out here, and if you found that you're out just lollygagging around, they'll give you a $500 ticket for just being out.
Yeah, but driving is not against the law. It's being with people, right?
Well, that's just it. What are you doing out doing that? If you're going somewhere, if you are, these guys that like go play basketball and stuff like that. I'm just saying that's what I've heard. I haven't witnessed it, but that's what I've heard. They wouldn't give us that paper for nothing. I think it's supposed to be at night. I think it is what it is. I think there's a curfew. I've never heard about the curfew, but I think there's a curfew. I think after a certain time of night, you're not allowed to be out.
I haven't heard that, but maybe.
But there's people that work different hours of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That's why your job is supposed to give you this paper, like me and Rob did. Rob got one from Walmart, and I got one from Kroger.
Okay, so
saying
how do I get a paper if I'm the only one that works in my office? So how do I get a paper? Like, how do I
got a
prove
box
that
or somebody got that? I don't know. I mean, that's all I know is we were told as soon as this lockdown that we have to carry this paper in our vehicle.
Sherry, just type you one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, show her what your paper says so she can have all the same wording and everything.
No, mine's through the Kroger company.
Yeah.
And I think Rob's is through his company. They sent it out and saying that we're going to work or whatever like that, or coming home from work.
Yeah.
And
what I can do, I could probably just go online and then put it on my letterhead.
Like I said, you might want to check in on it because, like I said, that's what we were told as soon as they announced the lockdown. I was called by the people from my work that said, when you come in, you got to have this paper.
Yeah.
And saying you're allowed to be out on the street. And
Rob said you're allowed to go to work, the bank, credit union, grocery store, gas station, and medical.
Right. That's what they said around here.
And exercise.
Yeah, they said outdoor exercise.
Well, let's walk around the block. That's what I've understood is that you go out and walk around the block, or something like that. You get exercise, but
I drove to the park.
That's what I've noticed a lot of people doing that, and I'm thinking, I don't think that's what they meant. And like,
well,
Sam's Club put lines all over the floor, yellow lines, like at the registers, and you know how they have to check your receipt before you go to the door. They put lines, wanting people, to wait behind those lines. Just trying to, and they're sending them this big sticker to put down in the middle of the floor in different spots, saying, "Please try to stay 6 feet away."
They kind of did that by our registers in our store. But yeah, it's the way I understood it, because I watched, I don't usually try to watch the news, but when they did when the governor did her little broadcast the other day on Facebook, I sat and watched the whole thing. And the reporter asked him, what do you mean about staying home? He says, well, I'm telling you, you can go out for a walk around the block, but don't go and stay, visiting your loved ones and all that kind of stuff. Just stay home. Go for a walk, take your dog for a walk or something like that. And then come back home and stay home.
They're trying to shut down, Rob. They're trying to shut down all the drive-through restaurants too. is what I've heard.
Well, the way I understand is checking up on your elderly, Rob, is call them, but not go visit them. That's what
Yeah.
I understood.
Yeah, don't go visit the elderly unless it's an
Right.
absolute emergency.
That's what I understood. I mean, like, and I was telling my friend, my son was talking about riding his bike from across, town to come see me, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. They don't want you doing that. You know. And then other people were talking
To even
about
give
it.
them their meals. We have to hang their meals on their door and then back 6 feet away to let them get it.
That's exactly what my sister's been doing with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom, she's locked herself up in her house, and my sister goes shopping for her, drops her stuff up on the porch, and then walks away. And then my mom comes out with the Lysol and all that kind of stuff, and then takes the stuff inside. Because she's afraid of getting it. So, and I understand. I understand where she's coming from. Hell, we got a lady that works at my job that she's retiring as of the 1st. And I told her, I was like, I'm surprised you didn't, with all this going on, you didn't just take the early retirement, like change your retirement, because she's in that age group. I was like,
Yeah, but when you take early retirement, you get hoodooed out of a bunch of money.
well, what I've meant is her official last day is the 1st, which is next week. I was like, with all this going on, I'm sure they would let you go
The
early.
government ain't gonna let you get by with nothing.
But it's her decision. I mean, I would have thought, like, hey, with all this going on, I don't want to be around all these people.
One of the boys that does the freezer jobs and stuff there, and he also does what I do. Last week he was talking about his throat was bothering him, and then when we had a meeting today, they said he went to the doctor's, and the doctor put him out of work for 2 weeks.
Mm.
Whether he's got it or not, we don't know. But that's all I mean.
Yeah. I mean, we got a guy that works on my crew that he's like 66, I think. And I was like, man, you got to be really afraid of getting it, because he's not I can notice that in the last couple of years, his health has not been the greatest as it is. And with all this going on, I can almost see him getting it, I mean, I'm not trying to put the guy down, but I'm just saying.
I'm just ready for it all to be over with.
Me too.
Me too.
I am so tired of all this. Being cooped up.
I'm so tired of
this is my prison cell right now.
I'm so tired of, and I hate to call them idiots, but they're being idiots. They will come in there, and if we don't have like hamburger meat, because that's one of the first things that go. If we don't have a hamburger meat or something like that, they come and holler at us. I know y'all are stashing it back. We ain't stashing up. We put everything out there that can go.
Luckily, I haven't experienced that yet. I haven't experienced that anybody going off on us. I've had actually people telling me that people are being. Actually, some elderly people actually told me, I can't believe how people are freaking out so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I can say, I agree with you.
And you get some that are really nice. They'll come in there and say, "Thank you for being here, so I can get food." I mean, they're being nice.
Well, I tell people, you make sure you thank those grocery people because they're going through hell right now.
Right now, the truck drivers are the heroes.
Yeah, we got a couple guys that come in and Hell, we even got a truck that comes in at night. They won't even have us sign anymore. They have to sign our. They just ask us our name and they'll sign it for us. They won't let us touch their clipboard or anything.
But the thing is, if it wasn't for those truck drivers, we wouldn't even be working right now.
Well, same as their night crew people. If it wasn't for us, that stuff wouldn't be on the shelf. You know? I mean, we're working the tail off. We don't get the respect that we do. We're the stepchilds around our store.
No, buddy, you're just a brat.
Just a brat. I'm an angel. I'm an angel. No, I'm serious though. We don't. They have like what they have once in a while. They have like an employee appreciation day, and they'll have like pizza or whatever like that. Night crew, nada. We don't get a damn crumb. I mean, they keep saying they're going to give us something, but then they don't. The funniest thing, what I always like to pull out to them was like, I remember the one time they said they were going to give us something, and they said, well, "What do you guys want?" And he says, "Well, we want subs." So they actually came around and took our order for our subs. Guess how many of those subs we saw? 0. Not one sub. You took our order down, but we didn't get one sub. We didn't even see a crumb. Yeah, that's the way they treat us night crew people. Like we don't matter. We put everything up on the shelves, but we don't matter.
I'm glad you got
Is it Lurch? Your dad drove the truck for 50 years. Wow, that's a long time. My dad worked for GM for 30 years.
Still ain't heard nothing about your trip, buddy?
No, I haven't. With all this going on, I haven't yet get able to discuss it with anybody. But I did look up the ticket prices, and I found one that was like, I think it was your Frontier you were talking about. It was like 182 or something like that.
Whenever you go, whenever you're leaving from a community airport or something.
That was for Detroit, flying out of Detroit.
That's still cheaper than what you had it at.
Right. Flying out, I did double check that because out of Lansing, it would have been over almost 300. And all that, and even out of Grand Rapids, it would have been a little over 300. Close to 300.
From an international airport, a big airport, they're usually a lot cheaper than the community.
Right. Detroit was the cheapest. Well, Frontier didn't fly out of Lansing though. Frontier is only out of Detroit, and I think Grand Rapids. But those are bigger airports.
I jumped on it when I got when $81 a round trip ticket. Yeah.
Right. I said, with all this going on, I've still got to discuss it. Well, dealing with all this crap, hopefully they will say, "Oh, well, you guys work your butt off. Go ahead and take your vacation." But once I pay for my ticket, they can't make me lose money. That's what happened last year. I told them, I already paid money. I'm not losing money. You know. So I should still be able to get it. See, the messed up part about it was our receiver, the person that works in our receiver section, she's technically on our schedule. So that makes her part of our crew in a way. But she put in for a vacation before I did, I guess. And she's got more seniority. And they say two people in the same department can't go on vacation at the same time. And I said, well, wait a minute. She sits in the back room dealing with the truck drivers. I'm out on the floor stocking shelves. Who are we making short? We're not. You know. So it's one of those stupid things that I've dealt with that in the past before. You know, and I'm like, wait a minute. She sits in the back room. I'm out on the floor. You know, it shouldn't be a matter if we're both going on vacation at the same time. But that's what Kroger's is. And but just to be honest with you, that's the way my vacations are. Since I've been working there, there's always an issue with my vacations. Everybody else can put a vacation in and they get it right away. I put in for a vacation, there's always an issue. I don't know why. They're lucky I need that job.
I'm just thankful I have a job.
Right. That's what I say. I said, well, I got to pay bills, so you know, I can't. I'm getting too old to jump from job to job to job anymore. Can't do it anymore. I've been working here 15 years too. Why am I going to give up 15 years? Because I've had people tell me, why don't you quit and go somewhere else? I'm like, no, give up 15 years? No, that's not smart. Now, when I was younger, I probably would have. You know, there's a lot of jobs I wish I wouldn't have quitted, but I did. You know, because I always thought I could find something better. But I was a young, bratty brother.
Still are.
Oh, yeah, I am young. Yeah, thank you, Amy. I'm glad you realize I am young.
Bratty.
No, I'm young.
With a capital B.
I'm a young little angel.
Hey.
You're delirious is what you are.
Delirious? No. No. Nah, that won't work, Lurch. I've bitched at him before about it. Kroger don't care. Kroger's is one of those companies they don't. Let's put it this way. This is how I describe Kroger's. When they came up with that show Undercover Boss, a lot of people said Kroger's needs to do Undercover Boss. Well, they got word, I guess, is people saying, I guess it wasn't just our store. They had one of their big meetings. One of the first words came out of their mouths, just to let you all know, we won't be doing Undercover Boss. Because they didn't care. They don't care. You know, they just care about making up their stupid little ideas they get. You know, it's ridiculous. It's like you point out your idea about the store. Like one thing they do in my store, and I still don't to this day don't understand. We have like 6-foot shelves in the canned good aisle, and they want us to double stack the cans all the way to the top. Now, you guys, I told them before, I said, wait a minute. You got to think of that little gray old lady that comes in there. It's about 5'4". You think she's going to be able to reach that can up there?
Buddy, you can't even reach that can up there.
Yes, I can.
Thanks for saying it out loud, April.
Buddy, you get tired of carrying a step stool around with you. That's what it is.
No, I don't carry no step stool. But no, the thing about it is that those cans don't interlock either. And there's been times those cans come falling off the top shelf. They're looking for a lawsuit. I've told them that. I was like, yeah, you won't catch me doing it. I don't care. I don't care what your key retail thing says. I'm like, that's just stupid. You're not looking out for your customer. That's the way Kroger's is. They look on their computer. This is how it should be done. You know. And I'm like, no. I had that. Seemed to protest. Oh yeah. Trying to catch up on the chats.
I can't find a letter online anywhere, like a template or.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
All I know is that it came from Kroger, and
Yeah.
Rob was given one from Walmart.
Yeah,
You know.
I've got no problem creating one. It's just I was kind of trying to find some sort of guidance if there was like a sort of a template, but there's nothing online about it. So
You didn't say anything wrong, Mary.
No, you didn't say anything wrong, Mary.
No,
I was
Mary
reading
did.
your chat. I was reading what you were saying. You know, I was trying to catch up on the chat because I've been running my mouth.
Well, I hate to do this, buddy, but I'm gonna have to get off here for tonight.
Yeah, well, it's going on midnight anyway, isn't it? I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna work.
Already?
Yeah, it's going on midnight here.
Oh, 11:41. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, hey, it was fun. And I'll do more of these eventually.
Yeah, it
Well, I'm
was
glad you
fun.
went on. It was fun.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I was late.
it's like I do something to keep my channel going right now because I can't go out and film.
We're all having to do that, buddy.
You know.
I mean, just put up whatever you can right now. That's all there is to it.
Right.
Everybody understands.
Like I said, I had to learn to do this anyway. You know. Eventually.
You got a lot of great videos that can go back and look through too. So
Right. So everybody, yeah, well, go back watch my videos. You got some time now. You're in lockdown. Go back watch my videos.
But thank you for having me up, buddy. I love you, Brady brother.
Yeah, love you all. Be safe. Everybody
Love
safe.
you.
Be safe.
Love y'all.
You know. And I will chat with y'all guys later.
All right.
Love
We'll
y'all
see you
guys.
online.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mary. Bye, Joe. Bye, Lurch. Have a blessed night.
Love you all. Good night.
Love you all.